Hi, you all. I miss you terribly. This is my little living room. It is morning here, so almost 8 a.m., which means it is very late your time, but I wanted to just send you guys a little message. This is the space that I do my Bible study and my gratitude journal, my prayer journal, and just spend a lot of time just praying and reflecting. And I just wanted to share with you that the past week and a half, I've really made it a point to just kind of treat this time as a sabbatical, where I am actually spending more time doing personal development, which I've kind of put away for the past 2 years. I think I've been so focused on helping our team. There have been a lot of beautiful women on our team who have felt defeated, or they're starting to fade away, or they have felt just burned out and exhausted. So I've taken that upon myself to just go and help people. And so I've kind of stopped personal development. And so that has been really, really good for me the past couple of weeks. It's just really focusing on personal development, prayer, reflection. And one of the things that I'm working on right now is reading through the 10x is easier than 2x. I'm only a couple chapters in, but it has been really, really helpful. Basically, what it is saying is when you 2x whatever you're doing. So for us, our business, basically what you're doing is saying, okay, like, here's my goal. I want to whatever, like I want to get to Ruby, or I want to re-rank Ruby, and I want to, make $2,000 a month. So it's kind of just like, it is a big goal and it probably feels impossible, but it is maybe a little defeating, a little paralyzing, because it feels big, but it's almost like you're just kind of, okay, now I have to just lean in and do what I've been doing, but do it harder, do it longer, do more of it. And then eventually that's going to lead to burnout. And I think when I look at my business over the past 9.5 years, in the moments that have felt hard, I have just been 2xing it. I have just been doing what I know that has worked in the past and really like leaning into that. And that's creating burnout. That's creating leaders who are tiring. That's creating people who've been leaders with us in the past saying, I can't build my business this way again. Like, yeah, I'd be interested in building a business with Plexus, but I can't do what I had been doing because they're burned out. They were 2xing it. And so the concept here is 10xing your business is actually easier than 2xing, because you have this impossible goal that feels impossible, but it gives you clarity and focus, so you can say no to anything else that is not fully helping you get to that 10x goal. So I went to ChatGPT today and I kind of was like brainstorming with it a little of like, this I think is my 2x goal. My 2x goal has been to re-rank Diamond, because we've not re-ranked Diamond in a 1.5 years. And then, get back to $20,000 a month, which that does feel like a really big goal, but it also feels like, like I've done that before and I don't have the energy to go back and redo what I had been doing. Like, that feels really hard. I don't want to burn out like that again. I don't want to build like that again, but I guess that's the only way I know how to do it. That's my 2x goal. My 10x goal is I legitimately want to develop 10 level 1 Jewel independent leaders. I want 10 level 1 Jewels who can have a thriving independent business outside of me, doing all the things, leading all the trainings, doing all the systems, doing all the graphics, and not just me, like me and the Jewels or whatever. Like, I want independent level 1 leaders who get to Jewel status. So that's my big one. And then getting back not getting back. I've actually never made 50,000 a month, but getting to 50,000, $100,000 a month where I'm only working 3 to 4 hours a day so I can have that time with my family. So to me, that feels impossible, but that gives me this vision of, okay, if I am here to develop, look at the cute little German family. If I am to develop 10 level 1 independent jewel leaders, that is my full focus, and everything else is a no. So what can I do to develop that? When I develop those level 1 jewel leaders, then that money will come, you know? And so I think that if I were you, I would, one, go get that book and start reading it with your 10x impossible goal in mind. And then play around with ChatGPT. Type out like, okay, I think this has been my 2x goal, and that has felt exhausting. That's felt overwhelming. It's felt like I need to just do what I had been doing, but that doesn't work. That's too much energy. That's too much time. Versus, okay, what feels impossible, and what would that impossible goal be? Okay, now how do I do that? What do I say yes to, and what do I say no to? And then play around with that. I'd love to hear in the chat below what your 10x goal is, and I'll put mine in there as well.